welcome to the official Florida show, man. So, Pete, I really don't be doing story times like that, but we got a story time for y'all today. So, Pete, man, hey, follow me on TikTok, certified snapper. You know what I'm saying? IG underscore dot certified snapper. But look, here's the story time about how I got cheated on. ah, all right. So, look, man. First of all, we gonna start off with the names, cause like you gotta know like a name in order to like put the story together. So look, we gonna start off with the name. You know what I'm saying? So this gonna be the name. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna name her Bob. You know what I'm saying? So Pete. So like my 8th grade and 9th grade year, bro, I promise like I ain't getting no time to play. Like I was just lame. I ain't gonna hold you. Like my confidence, it was up there, but then I had a hot top fade. So it's like I couldn't even have a confidence level of 10 with a hot top fade. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't go hand in hand. You did. So like I really didn't pull nothing. You did. Like I wanted to be like all the seniors and all them with like the fine. You feel me? Like you know how when you was a freshman, like them seniors, they had the baddest. So look, man. Starting around like 9th and 10th grade, like, you know what I'm saying? My hair started to grow, like, I'm starting to get dreads. Like, as some of y'all know, I just cut them, but I was just starting to get dreads, you know what I'm saying? Like, starting to work out, like, get into my features, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm feeling myself, you did. But look, so, I had some faith in myself. I'm like, alright, let me go out there and try to, like, test my options, right? So, look, I'll say about, like, 10th grade. I'm gonna just name her Bob, right? Bob. So it was this girl, Bob, and I was like, dang, like she look alright. You feel me? Like she was kind of out of my league, I guess at the time. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but she was out of my league at the time. So I'm like, I'm underestimating myself. I'm like, oh man, I can't pull her like, dang, like it's not gonna work out. Da 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 da. Like these thoughts just building up in my mind, even though I didn't know that I could pull it. Like, I just kept on doubting myself. But it was really my dog, and I'm gonna call him M. So we got Bob and M. Right. I'm gonna write it down too. So we got my dog Bob, and we got my dog M. Right. So my dog M was a friend of Bob, right? So I'm like, M, like I'm really feeling this girl, like I'm trying to get right. Like I ain't know nothing about nothing, you feel me? Like I'm just put me on, M. So M was like, alright bro, like I'll tell her, like I'll get you right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, alright, bet, get me right. So I'm talking about like every day at lunch, you know how at lunch, right? You have like the different sections. You got like all the popular females, you got all the popular dudes, you got the dudes that rap at the lunch table, you got the band kids, you feel me? Like it's just different sections in high school. As some of y'all know, I'm out now in college, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story for a different day. But look, so like I'm sitting in my section with like some of my dogs, like I would chill with them every day. But like he told me, like, you know, start sitting with them. Like if you want a chance, if you want an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, you gotta start sitting with her at lunch. Hey, that's a tip, you know what I'm saying? But Pete, so I'm like, alright, I know I wanna sit with my dogs, but like I gotta like take a leap of faith. I gotta just like sit next to her. So like how our cafeteria was set up, we had like circular seats, and I'll try to put like an image right here, but we had like circular seats. It was individual. It wasn't like a bar, like a bench. It was circular seats. So I sat like 2 seats instead of sitting next to her, bro, because I was so nervous for no reason. But instead of sitting like right next to her, I sat like 2 or 3 seats down. So like I'm already putting myself in the friend zone. Like you feel me? Like I'm setting myself back 10 steps. You feel me? Instead of stepping forward, instead of crawling and walking, I'm laying on my back. I'm not walking nowhere. I'm not crawling. I'm not getting no motion. So like my dog, like he'll always like signal. He'll be like, "Hey, yo, Bob." Like my dog M. My dog M said, "Hey, yo, Bob." Like, you know what I'm saying? He like you, bro. Like he mess with you. Da da da. She's like, "Nah, like I look at him as a friend. I started tripping. Anyway, I look at him as a friend. So I'm like, dang, I don't got no chance. But I really do though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't underestimate yourself. You feel me? So as weeks go by. You feel me? Like he trying to put me on. Hey, shout out to you, bro. You know who you is. But look, he trying to put me on, right? So finally one day, right? Like, I don't know what happened, but I was with one of my dogs, right? We was like, you know what I'm saying? We was out and about chilling. So I must have posted the picture. And like I said before, like this is when I really just started like lifting weights and started working out. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the gym. I'm trying to get right. You did. So I'm in the gym working out. You know what I'm saying? Doing chest, legs, everything. Even though like I still wasn't pushing that weight, but I was trying to do a little something. You did. I was trying to. You feel me? So like so I'm getting my little veins in my muscles and all that. Like I'm starting to, you feel me? I'm feeling myself. I'm getting right for the summer. So I remember we was like at this lagoon type deal. Like it was like a big lagoon area where everybody would hang out, like, you know, on Fridays, Saturdays. So I told bro, like, after we get done, I was like, hey bro, like, let's take a photo. You know what I'm saying? I had my shirt off, so I'm like, alright, let me just flex for the picture. So I'm like, you feel me? Like I'm feeling myself. You feel me? Like, you know how when you get to the 19th grade, like, you feel me? You start feeling yourself. You start figuring out who you is. You feel me? So we took the photo, and I'm gonna try to find that photo. I'm gonna try to find it and put it in the video. But I had like a little slight six pack. You feel me? Like a fake type 6-pack. Yeah, like just something slight. I was getting kind of buff. You know what I'm saying? So I posted the photo, and Babiana, her friend, slid up on my story, and I was confused at first. I'm like, you feel me? I'm like, So she slid up on my story, and I showed bro. I'm like, hey bro, like, why Bob friend? You feel me? Why she slid up on my story? So I didn't have my license, so like we was riding with my mom, right? I'm in the passenger, he in the back. So I'm showing the bro in the back seat. I'm like, hey bro, like you see this, like da. So we all get hyped. We didn't even open the message yet. We don't know what she said, like none of that. So we get hyped, you know what I'm saying? So like da, like bro, like you feel me? So we opened it, and it was actually Bob, you know, communicating through the friend, talking about like, oh, like you feel me, with the heart eyes and all that, like heart eye, you feel me? So I'm getting a hype, you know what I'm saying? We both like that, man, you know how it go, da. We get lit. So the next day at school, right? So we had like a little conversation, and somehow like it kind of led into like talking about relationship type deal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I don't regret none of the stuff I do, cause I take it as a learning lesson in life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God be showing me like, hey, I'm gonna put you through this so you can learn and teach other people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, lesson learned. But look, anyways, so like we started talking, right? We started talking, like real talk. This would be like my first real good relationship, cause like I said before, like when I got into the 19th. So man, like So when I got into the 19th grade, like before that, I didn't have no type of girlfriend, none of that. Like I was talking to female, but like I wasn't like that for real. Like, hey, fellas, like you young jits, like I'm telling you, feel me? Like be self-conscious at a young age. Be self-conscious. I ain't saying put your confidence low, but be self-conscious. Like know your worth and know like where you at. You feel me? Like don't be old cocky I'm him know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Know your weakness. Work on yourself. Trust. But anyways, so like 8, 9, whatever. Like when I was legit, feel me? Like I don't know. I just wasn't like that. Like I thought I was like that, but I wasn't. So I had to do like a lot of self-work, a lot of like knowing myself, really to really get in that mode. We did. But anyways, So continuing on, man, like we started talking, like talking, you know what I'm saying? On the phone, going to sleep on the phone, like you know how I go, you feel me? The normal jump, the normal jump. So like I told you before, this was my first ever relationship, and I got tracked into a Bob Lord, you feel me? Like I didn't even know what a Bob Lord meant, I ain't know nothing about nothing, bro. Like I'm fresh, like I had an older cousin, right? You know what I'm saying? He would teach me everything I know that I still didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said like you gotta learn for yourself. You did. So like he'll tell me, oh yeah, like if you talk to her like this, she gonna respond like this. And she talk to you like he'll teach me the ins and out of all of that. You feel me? Like knowing a female like the back of your hand. You did. So like he taught me all of that. But I had to really like get in the field. You feel me? To kinda kinda, you feel me, know my way. So yeah, man, we got into a relationship. You feel me? So first ever relationship. We did. So I'm feeling it out. Like the thing is, when I got into this relationship, bro, everybody was telling me, hey bro, you better watch out for her. Huh? Hey bro, like you heard about her? Huh? You feel me? Like I'm looking left and right, you feel me? Like I'm trying to figure out, like, does somebody know something that I don't know? Like, I don't know. Like, but you feel me? Like I took it like I was like, man, they just some haters, bro. Like, you feel me? They just hating that I'm in a relationship. Yeah, like forget all of them. Yeah, like I'm really having emotion. That's why I said you can have confidence within yourself, but at the same time know where you at. So yeah, man, I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm him, bro. I'm having motion, y'all don't got no girl. I got a girl, da. Like I'm talking all that hot stuff. That hot stuff, you did. Like, I mean, rightfully so, but at the same time, not rightfully so. But yeah, man, like I'm talking all that hot stuff. I'm like, yeah, I got a girl, da. But at the same time, like this is going on for like months, bro. Like people keep on telling me like, oh, like your girl doing this, your girl doing that. But I'm not believing it because I don't have proof. I'm like, show me the proof. I don't believe it till I see it. But I had to learn to get out of that stage. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, so kind of leading into the, I think my 10th grade summer. So I'm like doing my thing, playing baseball, whatever. So leading into the summertime, like the beginning of the summertime, bro. Like this is when, cause I stayed with my mom, right? But I would go with my dad like during the summertime. So I would like, I would switch off. So I remember telling her, I'm like, hey, like I have to go with my dad for the summertime, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, alright, like just keep in contact, we can FaceTime. Remind you I don't have a car. I can't drive. So it's like I don't got no wheels, I can't see this girl, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm just putting my faith in God. I'm like, hey bro, Lord, just keep this thing rolling. You did. But yeah, I don't have a car, so it's like, how am I supposed to see her over the summer? So she was just gassing my head up. She was like, nah, don't worry about it. Like, when we get back to school, like, you already know we won't be locked in 12 4L. You feel me? Like, cap it. So I'm like, alright, bet. So I go with my dad, you know what I'm saying? So I'm chilling, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having a good time. Like, we talking on the phone. But then, like, all of a sudden, like, her location turned off. You feel me? Like, her location started turning off. Like, I'm calling, inconsistencies. Like I'm texting, don't get the text back to the morning time. I'm like, alright, it's the summertime. Like, she turning over her girl, whatever. Like, I ain't taking it to the heart because I don't know the game yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really taking it to the heart. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, man, this part one, right? So, this part one. I'm gonna end it right here, but in the next part, I'm gonna explain what happened, man. Like, the next part gonna hit. So look, in the comments, man, just comment if you want like more content like this. You feel me? Like, really just engage, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, follow my channel, like and subscribe. You feel me? Like, subscribe. You feel me? Click that like button. Share it out to all your friends. You feel me? Like, hey, I appreciate you for watching. You feel me? This the official Florida show, man. Certified Snapper on Twitter. Certified Snapper on TikTok, _certified snapper on Instagram, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Hey, part 2